Hi guys, I'm Madeline Harvey. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Today we're going to talk about how to increase vocal stamina, what it is, why it's so hard to do, but what you can do at home to really increase the consistency of your tone and the longevity of your voice. So if you liked today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up or click that subscribe button below. I'd love to see you here more often. So stamina, the trick to vocal stamina is a couple of things. It's getting the pressure in the right place. So here's our equation. The perfect seal, like glad lock, seal, plus the right amount of pressure equals awesome voice. Awesome. Now stamina is kind of clumped into all that awesomeness, but those two components are what we need to create awesome longevity and make sure that as we are going along with our voice, we're not straining. The voice is completely balanced. So here's what I want us to do. Can you go to make a B sound, but don't release the B? So we don't want to go B like that. We want to go and hold that B and just observe what you observe. Ready? Here we go. B. Good, good. So you can feel that as you prep for that B consonant, there is a lot of air pressure that focuses itself in the head, like specifically up in the brain spaces, in the nasal spaces, in the mouth, in the throat, in the chest, in the belly. It's a whole body pressurized experience. Now, if you didn't catch that, let's try it again. Okay, ready? Hold the B, but don't release the B. B. Yes, feel how that energy and that pressure is just ready to go. In the English language, B is the biggest bang of a consonant. So we're using it here in a training capacity. So we're going to go the biggest pressurizer with one of the smallest vowels. So one of the smallest vowels that I chose for today is a very tight, small E sound. So it's going to sound like this. B. Right. Because we're already building so much pressure. We put the E vowel with it to release up and out. If we released like a B or a bow, as in boat, that's going to release all that pressure down and back into the throat and kind of stick us there, get us stuck there. So I'm trying to get us to get a nice balanced tone so all the pressure is in the right spot, and then we will go long with it, okay? So let's give this a try. Just say B for me. Any pitch you want. B! 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 Can you feel how it's really more about the B than it is about the E? If I were making a preference on that E, it would sound like this. B! B! And I'm not even getting there. I'm not getting to that pitch that I was just at. So make it about the B. Take your time, get the pressure in the right spot. Now let's add a couple more pitches. It's totally nonsensical. Just make it up, but just go for a feeling. Take your time. Use the B, get it in the right spot, kind of go up and then go back down like this. B, 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 right? Play across registration, but the same rule applies. Hug the B, release the E. Hug the B, release the E. Let's try that again. B, 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 B. Totally nonsensical. You just release whatever pitch you want, darling. Good. Now, the feeling that we have of the breath as we do that is really one more so of holding the breath than anything else. So you feel like, when you release it, it's not because you're running out of breath. You have plenty. Feels like you've been holding your breath the whole time. So that's the sensation. It's also a byproduct of holding on to that B sound. So we're going to try this 3 times. Got a little speck on my keys. 3 times on one breath. So it's an octave. That's a lot. That's a lot of pitches. I think about 26 to 28, if you count that as 4. Yeah, which you totally should, because you do it several times over. So that's a long phrase. One breath. If you make it a point to stay on the B, you'll be fine. If you go to the E, beep, 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 beep. It's like that's lackadaisical. We don't have a good seal. So we're using that B to stop the sound, build the pressure. The E is going to release the pressure. So it's like we do it pitch after pitch. So it's more like beep, 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 beep. Good. Now, if you are in peril, when you go down to finish it, hug that B. That seems to be the medicine for all of it. Hug the B. Conserve the pressure. And do not squeeze at the neck just to get it through. If you need to take a breath, take a breath. But don't squeeze at the neck just to make it through. Let's give it a try. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Good. Puppy's asking to go out. There we go. She's so demanding. Good. Now, also, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it if you think like, oh, this is a fantastic chest voice exercise. It's a mix exercise because you should be equally pressurized across your entire body. Beep, 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 beep. So that G is releasing up into a mixy head voice place, but you're not placing it, you're just holding that pressure. Okay? It just feels really good. It feels very stable, and that's what we want. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Getting ahead of myself. Beep, 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 beep. So that's A. If it feels like you're reaching up to that note, that's a heads up that your pressure is not in the right spot. And no hay problema. Non ti preoccupare. Just really think about getting the pressure in the right spot. Like, where does that pressure want to be? If it feels like you're going beep, 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 like you're trying to push up to it, it's not in the right spot. Beep, 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 beep. That feels more like I'm pushing down to it than anything else, because that B is capturing all the pressure across the skull. So let's try that one again. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Can you feel how that B is already handing off to the head voice, but it's just as stable as the bottom notes because that pressure is so high and it's being contained inside of the skull. C5. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Good. Beep, Do not let your lips relax. It's very spitty, this B sound, but do not let your lips relax. If they go beep, 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 I mean, that's obvious, but even if they go beep, 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 I've lost my breath. I've lost it, and I don't have enough pressure to get that E flat where it needs to go. Let's try again. Burp. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Think about that B. Because it's not like beep. I'm not releasing the vowel. I'm really stopping it on the B. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, stopping it on that E. Let's do one more. Beep, 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 beep. Good, very good. That's a long phrase. And all of that is in one breath. It's a wonderful way to build stamina because it trains the body. Instead of releasing all you got, all the air, all the sound, it teaches your body how much to contain and how much to release. It's a very, very sensitive mixture. But it's relatively easy with B and E. Narrowest of the vowels, biggest of the consonants. That way we ensure that we release it up so we get our pressure right supraglottally, meaning our back pressure. Okay? So practice with that. Walk around your house. Beep, 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 beep. Just like play with it. Get that pressure right as a habitual feeling. And then when you go to sing songs, especially if you're a rock singer, where there's like a high degree of resistance, or you're a belter, high degree of air pressure, this is gonna really, really give you a nice release and spin on your notes, but conserve some of your air, okay? So thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked this and would like to do more pertaining to stamina, I did just do a live on this. If you'd like to view that, go ahead and click that join button below. Become a member of this channel. As a member, you'll have exclusive access to all of our lives that we do every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, if that's like really early, really late, or you're just working, that's okay. You'll also have member-only access to our members area with over 100 hours worth of voice lessons. So you can pick and choose whatever it is that you want to learn about your voice. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you again next time.